Hello everyone, and welcome to my stream. Today we are playing some more Final Fantasy XIV, and I thought I'd start in a chair. Well, because why not? Anywho, let's get started. Last time I said I would have a specific spell for my Blue Mage, and I do have that spell. Also, see? I have Self-Destruct. This basically can work as a instant return spell. Well, not instant, a faster recharging return spell. But anywho, let's go back to a class that needs experience. How about Samurai? And quickly... Okay. Wolfmate, you have returned. Dare I ask how Ramu received your visit? He challenged you to a test of arms. It is well, then, that you have some experience in such matters. But the people of both Gridania and Los Solis will be relieved to hear that the Lord of Levin has accepted you as the forest champion of peace. You have performed a monumental duty this day, Wolfmage. The elder Seer must be informed of your deeds at once. The Serpent Lieutenant is ready to send you on your way. The elder Seer wishes to hear of your experience firsthand. Pray return to Gridania and make directly for the Lotus Stand. The conjurer at Napolika's altar will be expecting you. Fare you well, Wolfmage. Them. I was just about to return to Old Gridania. Sorry, I had to respond to someone. I'm in talks with an artist to get emojis done. Emojis. Let's see, I need to go to Conjurer's Guild. And the person should be right here, but they're not. Welcome back, Honored Scion. We who know of your mission have been most anxious to see you return. The Elder Seed Seer awaits you within. Okay, I'm gonna quickly, Hello, Primal! Thank you for the lurk. Oh! Hello, Moog. The image. I'll do this. Is so big. Had to COPP from TWITCH. Sorry, while I'm streaming, I am also in chat with the artist to get emojis done. Because even though I can't have emojis yet on my stream, I can have them in Discord. What? What did I do, Moog?
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this. I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramu ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell?
Oh, it didn't pop up, so I didn't know you followed. I am so sorry, Moog. Let me make sure that alert is going off properly. I am so sorry about that. Sound alerts. No. Game sound. Followers. Refresh. There we go. Now it should go off when it happens. Sorry if I go silent for a minute. I am also in talks with someone to get emails, as I've said.
Made trial of you? I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without. It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano, or to the rising flood of refugees. Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest.
Thank you for the lurk, Moog.
As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose. Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all. Eorzea must be as one, yet I fear that dream is still far off.
Good thing this is voice acted.
On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done. Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth. Lord Ramu has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, pray speak, and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
Thus ends another daunting mission, eh, Wolf Mage? I'd hope Lord Ramu could be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless, I can only admire the adoration with which you responded to the primal sudden challenge. And it seems that Oriange too was pleased with the outcome. What say you, Wolf Mage? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder the lesson of the day? Mardona? Travel to Revenant's Toll? No Aetherite ticket needed. Now I just need to wait for a response on my message. Have a proper reference sheet. This And I unmade. All I have is the Png-Tuber and the Collorre. I beauty of have Welcome back, old mate. Word of your monumentous encounter with Lord Ramu precedes you. I would fain share news with mine own, but Oriange discoveries must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Leven, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of the Ascians' immortality. Let us assemble and discuss his observation together.
If everyone is ready, let us begin. Urianger, the floor is yours.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the waking sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus. Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence. In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension. The etheric readings taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior. Let us begin at what some might call the end. When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm. In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
"'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls. 'Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life."
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape. Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
"And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body."
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
"A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh."
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth a distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
I am sorry, my friend.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection...
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady. Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian. Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
Oh, the Lord of Levin has returned to the Aether, as was Leviathan before him. Ramu's acquiescence was most intriguing. Inferno, Vertex, Crag, Whirl, and Levin all have now been humbled by the Bringer of Light. The limitless potential of him, Heidelin's servant, grows mightier by the day. Yet he prospers at great cost to his mistress, whose strength is all but faint. 7 times have the masses survived the rejoining, but their souls are grown weak and wane. Yet even as its invertebrates, the adder empowers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted and to forge the final key. And that is the task to which we bid our every effort. Divine seed were ever wont to quicken in Eorzea's fertile soil. We need only lead man to the field, and by their eager hands shall a new deity arise. That which was shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm typing up stuff to get a ref sheet done because I have to do that before I can get actual emotes. The guy who I get emotes from actually wants a ref sheet before I can actually get emotes. Okay, now that I'm done, with, sending it with the commission stuff, let's just continue our questing. Now the matter of Ramu has for present been put to rest. Something I would there is something I would show you, Wolf Mage. It is a letter of thanks signed by the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance, acknowledging the Scion's tireless service to the realm. It mentioned in particular the names of all the primals defeated. All of the defeated primals: Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, King Mughal, Leviathan, and now Ramu. Needless to say, there is only one among our number to have faced them all. Though these words of gratitude were addressed to our order as a whole, I feel that they were meant for you above all others. I too must offer heartfelt thanks for all that you have done. In the course of your duties, you have never once failed to answer my call to arms. You are a true hero, Wolf Mage, and Eorzea is that much safer for your presence. Pray do not misunderstand me. I said safer, not safe. I know only too well that we can ill afford to lower our guard. The Aasians may be relied upon to sow chaos in this realm until such time as they are forced to stop. Why, even without their encouragement, you may be assured that man would permit strife on his own. And that is to say nothing of the beast tribes. Unless we learn to live in harmony, the primals too will return to plague us again and again and again. And yet, despite all this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow. And there is no greater gift. That we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem an impossible peace, we owe in no small part to the dangers you have faced on our behalf, and the people you have won over to our cause in doing so. Our list of enemies has ever been long, but think of the allies with whom we are now blessed. Of the sylphs of Lil Solace who wish not for conflict, or Elize who strives to unearth the terrible secrets of the calamity. And then there is Sid and the Fellowship of Noah, racing to unlock the mysteries of ancient Alag, that we might be spared the horror of another ultimate weapon. Of course, when speaking of our greatest allies, we must not forget those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow scions. Thanks to their many and various talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Asians, and combat it we shall. Your enthusiasm is truly heartwarming, as Dissident, given our embarrassing wealth of allies. I trust it will not inconvenience you unduly if I establish myself if I absent myself for a time. Of note, I take it the trouble in Ul'dah no longer requires your attention. There are yet some rumblings of discord, but the air of simmering violence is largely dissipated. 'Tis to report such that I stand before you now, and to speak with you concerning the new organization we discussed. I have a message from Ali. You recall the Ellie? You recall the refugee girl, the one whose parents were missing? They were found unharmed. She wished me to pass on her thanks to you. While Alphinaud, I am to understand that you made the effort to remember the poor girl's name. I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you left nothing out. Wolfmage, you have been away from Revenant's Toll for some time. Now, I believe I might suggest that you put the affair of the realm to one side for the moment and take this opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town. Which reminds me, one of the Doman's children recently inquired as to your whereabouts. Yozen was his name. I believe he has some small matter he wishes to share with you. Why not oblige him with a visit? Why is it no one ever uses this command? Not that one. This command. Why is it no one ever tells me to hydrate? You know what I'm trying to type. There we go. Hydrate. I need to hydrate more often. Please, guys, help me with this. I have a hydrate command for a reason. Okay. There's Yozan. Okay. Look, it's Mr. Wolfmage. He's back from his adventures. We heard you were off fighting primals, and they're some of the strongest enemies you could ever face. I wish I could have seen you in battle. Anyway, we all want to be heroes too, so we finally formed our very own Doman Adventurers Guild to protect all the Domans. Oh, do you think you could train us today, Wolfmage? Maybe you could show us how you fight with primals. What's all this commotion then? Mr. Boulder and Mr. Cowlitant, did you know Mr. Wolfmage is back? So it would seem. Welcome home, Wolfmage. My companion and I but recently became full members of the Scions, and I believe proper introductions have yet to be made. I am known as Balder, and this bookish fellow is Tenet. Though we remain largely unproven as adventurers, we have taken it upon ourselves to instruct the Doman's younglings in the art of combat. I told you, Mr. Boulder, we are not younglings anymore. We are adventurers. And we are just asking Mr. Wolfmage if he could give us some special training. I think we're ready to hunt monsters alongside him, don't you? Well, you've certainly been diligent with your drills, but I'm afraid the fiends of Mordona are still ever so slightly too dangerous for you. I have a counter-proposal. What if I were to cross swords with Wolfmage, a demonstration of skill at arms, if you will? Hurry, if I didn't know better, and I do, I'd say you were merely seeking to test yourself against a legend. Well, mayhap I am, but what matters the motives when the children stand to learn so much from the lesson. What say you, Wolfmage? Would you consent to spar with me? We're to have a tournament. Come on, everyone. We must prepare our gear for an outing. Do try not to disappoint him. Have faith, call Tenet. I shall summon every last ounce of my strength to make of this a worthy contest. The fiends to the east of town should prove suitable for our purpose. The fields to the east of town should prove suitable for our purpose. I very much look forward to our bout. Oh, I need to also get equipment from the store. There it is, my ruby carbuncle. So I have all the caster gear, meaning I need the white mage gear. Let's start with the weapon. Let's see, Scholar White Mage. Let's see, Disciples of Magic. Healing. 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 Don't have enough for the rest. Recommended equipment. Cast Glamour. Cleric Circlet. Cleric. Oops. Cleric's Robe. Cleric's Gloves. And I can't cast Glamour on this until I get back to an inn. So we're gonna play as Red Mage until... Oh, I'm heading out the wrong exit to town. Why am I walking everywhere? I have mounts for a reason. Okay. 'Tis good of you to agree to this, Wolf Mage. I trust you are ready to begin. If you are above the maximum level allowed, you will be synced as follows. Level 50. And while we're doing this, since this is kind of a boss battle, type !join and whatever you want to be, priest, healer, or mage, to join the minigame. You have a minute to do so. Very well, let us not keep the younglings waiting any longer. Ahem. Hari, are you certain that you wish to fight him alone? That is Wolf Mage you're facing. What better way to test my mettle? Pray allow me to attempt the first round unaided. After all, 'twas this hero's legend that led me to join the Scions to begin with. Without Wolf Mage to inspire my efforts, I would not be half the warrior I am today. Your point is well made, but remember, this is for the children's sake as well as your own. Should it appear the contest will end too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work. Hello, you haven't begun yet, have you? Ida, who are all these people? I heard about your sparring match and told everyone I could find, though thought you could use a crowd to cheer you on. By the way, not only if you see stuff like this, like NPC turn, that's not actually me typing, that's a bot that has my username that I have set up. Yes, there are still more to come. When I mentioned Wolf Mage's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. Why, my own popularity seems to be a sickly shade in comparison. You'd best claim victory, bringer of light. Your burgeoning responsibility is at stake. Reputation is at stake. Well, our teachers won't be beaten so easily. He's a master swordsman. You can win, Mr. Boulder. We shall succeed. On guard. Such power, the tales barely do justice. The real thing will go slowly. It's not over yet. It can't be. The children have the right of it. 'Tis time I join the fray. On your feet, Harry. This'll be over quick. Mr. Wolfmage is so strong that you can't give up. Oh, he's back up. It's almost my turn. My character is about to die on... Never mind. Stream out bot NPC. You guess you have bested me. I yield. Gasp. That was incredible. He beat them both at the same time. We knew you couldn't lose, Wolf Mage. None can defeat the Guardian of Eorzea. I see why they send you to deal with the primals. I have much work to do if I am ever to attempt the same. Oh no, we lost an NPC! Impressive as always, Wolfmage. 'Tis ever a pleasure to witness the spectacle of your martial prowess. And judging by the smiles on these many faces, they too appreciate the hard-won strength that keeps the perils of the realm at bay. Guardian of Eorzea, yes, that is the most fitting title. Do you recall when first we met? 'Twas at the memorial service for the Battle of Cartano. At the time, I was attempting to understand this land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp the reason why my grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly. My initial impressions were less than favorable. Dire problems abound, and yet the effort I saw expended towards their solution was haphazard and half-hearted. I thought Eorzeans a foolish and childish people. Considering the shambles their home was in, I would not have been surprised if some had chosen to swear allegiance to Gaius and the order he proposed to enforce. The legatus' single-minded military invasion precluded any such switching of loyalty, of course. Were it not for a desire to continue grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realm to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, and the nations too self-involved and unstable. Oh no, it's up to me and two NPCs. Can we beat the boss? 'Twas you who convinced me of the solution to Eorzea's the salvation of Eorzea was possible. 'Twas you who taught me, though through countless acts of bravery, that what my grandsire sought was to preserve was not the land, nor its history, nor any single nation. It was the people, these wonderful, oft infuriating, stubborn people that suffer blow after blow, blow after terrible blow, only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day. Though he put such feelings into words, I believe grandfather's admiration for his... Oh no! We lost! This inextinguishable courage grew into a fervent wish, a wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants in charting a course to the future. A wish that has now become my own. I too will endeavor to take up the mantle of guardian of Eorzea and champion these people who toil towards a better world. Our course, however, is not a simple one. The troubles that plague us are of a scale that cannot be solved by the silence of the seventh dawn alone. No, what is needed to tackle the root of the primal threat and effectively counter the schemes of the Asians is a new, expanded organization that operates beyond the limitations of nations and borders. If you would aid me in building such an organization, then pray let us continue this discussion back within the walls of the Rising Stones. So no one won, so I just realized this is Mook's first time in the chat, so I'm gonna do what I do whenever there's a first time someone joins the stream for the first time and drop stars on their head, giving them a crap ton of points. Now, Mook, you can buy some avatars and be something other than a block man. Okay, there we go. Rising Stone's entrance. Sign out. Sorry about this, I'm having a little technical difficulty. Okay, I'm authorize. Please tell me I'm still streaming. I didn't. Yeah, I'm still streaming, okay. Okay, I had to quickly do something. So now if you, if I type okay. Exclamation. For some reason it's not working. Come on. Post-Arr. There we go. I want you to... I guess I can't hide the bot now. Oh. BATTLEROYAL. Let's see if my command works now. Yep, it works okay. Now everyone's gonna fight each other. Anyhow. Where do we go? Okay, now that I've got the bot properly set away from my name, it should... Thank you for coming, Wolf Mage. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friend, must ever be one step ahead of the chaos. What I propose is the formation of a new organization, a group of that shall pave the way for a truly united Eorzea. Let's see. Determination. You know what? I think I'm gonna end it here. I know it's been a little bit of a shit show and a little bit of a short stream, but next time we will continue on with the main story and see what Alpha Note has to say. But until next time, I have been Wolfmage 1011. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.